Hi everyone, Randy here from Beagle Bay Knotworks. Thought I'd take a minute here and show you this 120 cord that we get in 5-pound spools. Running a special on it this month. 5-pound spool for $40. And I thought I'd show you it's nice hard laid line, and it makes a good little trivet mat. I tie a little 2270 off Abok in this stuff, and I call it a 2-hitch mat. But it's good for those because it kind of holds in place while you tie it. So let's get started. So this little mat takes about 30 feet of cord, and that's if you do 4 runs in it. Tools you'll need, I use tape to kind of hold things in place until I get it. And then I have this little caning fib that I found. It works really good on mats because it doesn't lift it so much. You kind of, if you need a little lift to get it where you need it to go, it just bumps it up just a little bit. It's very, very easy to makes this very easy. So first thing I do, and the reason I call it a clove hitch match or a 2-hitch match is you start with a clove hitch. So what I do, just to keep the turns where I want them, I'm going to tape this in because it keeps wanting to pull with all the extra. I do kind of start in the middle of the cord. I don't know if I mentioned this, but it takes about 30 feet for this if you're doing 4 courses. I think I did say that. So start with your clove hitch. So as you can see, when you're rolling into a dock and you've got an upright, there's your clove hitch. And you just throw that over the top of the post and there you go. So there's that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another little piece of tape up here just to hold that until I get this thing rolling. So there's your clove hitch. That's your start. So as you look at Abok, you're just going to go under the first, over both, and under the sack, over the last. So under, over both of these, then under the other side. And what I do is I keep this loop kind of close, like that. And you'll see why in here in a minute. So there's your first intertwining of the clove hitch. And then what we're going to do at this point, see, we're going to come over the top. So this kind of goes this way, and when you come back, it's going to go this way. So under, you're going to go over this, and as you can see right here, we're going to go over this one, under, and you'll see. So there's your other loop. And I rearrange it here. So over, under, like that. And then we're going to come around and do the top. So we go over. And as you can see, you're going under both. And over that, over, just like that. So at this point, I kind of check it all out, make sure I got everything lined up the way it should go, because this is your last loop. So here you're gonna start the doubling process. And I'm gonna go to the inside because if you go to the inside, it keeps the mat uniform. You start going to the outside, it's going to change the shape of things. I mean, you're going to have to do some tweaking anyway, but as you go, it'll stay the same size. So I'm going to go ahead and put some turns on this thing, some runs, and I'll come right back. So there's 4 runs I've got in there. So I wanted you guys to see it before I go to the next step, which is to start fairing it up and make it look pretty. So give me a couple minutes here. Okay, so I got the knot pretty much faired up here. So I do not side splice these little things. The cord is too small. So what I'll do is I'll just put a small whip right in each side of these and cut these off right underneath. This is actually the bottom side of the mat. See how nice that little caning fid works. It doesn't lift the mat up a lot. Lets me just get a little piece in here. And I use my number 12 cord to finish these off like this. And I usually go around a couple times like this. And I will tie a ligament knot here. 1 over 2. Pull that down. And then cross over. So there's that. And then we're going to cut that off. Do the same thing on the other side here. But the little fid works really good. And just keep it centered there where the crossover is. There, that's a good secure knot. Used to be in the shoe business, and that's how we wrapped up the shoe boxes. I always called it a shoebox knot, but but there's your finished mat. Turn it over here, and you can always steam it with an iron. That would get out these little places here. But yeah, there you go. Like I said, that cord is nice because it kind of makes a nice mat. It's not mushy. Okay. Hey, we're going to put that on the website. 5-pound roll of this string for $40. So hope you enjoyed that. Randy at Beagle Bay Knotworks. Thanks a lot.